Hey everybody, it's me Fifi. So we're starting off with freshly washed and blown straight hair. I'm doing a style that I've been wanting to do with some of the hair that I have at home instead of going and buying some hair from the hair store. So keep in mind, anything I use will be down in the description box below, but some things may be professional brand and you may not be able to purchase them unless you go to your local stylist, and then she or he may be able to retail them to you. So here I'm starting off with my first section, and I'm going to do 4 braids into a small ponytail, and then I'll do 2 feed-in braids down the side of my head towards the back and do a low ponytail. So as you can probably tell, I am natural. So what I'm using is Let's Jam to control and lay down my edges, and also help with the braiding technique that I'm going to use. This will help me grip the short hairs that I have in the front, allowing me to braid a little bit tighter when I do the feed-in braid. So this is the hair I'll be using. The straight hair is for the braids on the side, and the curly hair is for the ponytail in the back. I'm doing 2 feed-in braids, and I'm using a small amount of hair, 1 strand, whatever size you want to use, just to give me a little bit of a lasting hold on the sides. That's why I'm using the feed-in braid technique. So after both braids are finished, I'm showing you what the back should look like. The braids do not have to be braided all the way down. It's going to go into a ponytail anyway, so just braid it down just enough to hold. pretty straightforward. I'm just going to do 4 braids going into a small ponytail and putting a rubber band on it, and that'll be laid down towards the back. And then when you braid the front, don't braid the braid all the way down so it can lay flat for the ponytail. So I'm using the same product, Let's Jam, for the braids in the front. The only difference is I'm not adding any additional hair to my hair. Now this part is optional. I'm gonna flat iron my hair because of the hair texture that I have. It will lay a lot better when I put something on top of it, smoother when I flat iron it. So it's purely optional. Do what you want. This is just a technique that I'm using. But if you do decide to flat iron it, always remember to put some sort of heat protectant in your hair. Now when I flat iron it, I'm only using one pass, maybe two. It's not needed for me to do a complete silk press. Ooh, honey, look at that grade. Didn't nobody invite you at all. But always use your flat iron according to your hair texture. That's important in order not to burn your hair. So here I'm making sure that I flat iron the ends of the braids. That way they can blend into the ponytail seamlessly. Ponytail with a rubber band, but I'm not making it super tight to put any stress on my scalp, and making sure that the ponytail is able to lay flat whenever you put it in the ponytail at the bottom. Now here is my favorite part, and it's slicking down the actual hair. It's like satisfying to watch for some reason to me. But I'm using Let's Jam, of course, and I'm gonna slick down my edges with a comb, laying them flat. Look at that, smooth. Now if you were to use the Let's Jam on my hair and it wasn't flat iron, you wouldn't be getting the same result. That's why I decided to go ahead and flat iron it. Now another tip I like to use is using the back of the comb to help smooth down the hair after you comb through, because sometimes when you comb through it you get those comb lines, I guess you can call it, and then use the back of the comb to just smooth them out. I'm using a little bit of this jam all over towards the mid shaft of my hair. But what we're kind of doing is taking it in layers and smoothing the bottom and then I will go back in with the ponytail portion of my hair and use Let's Jam on it and smooth it down also. So here I left a little bit of my baby hairs out in the front. I don't like to leave a lot out, but I'm using touchdown edge control just to give a little bit of something in the front. So for me, this part is very important, especially with me being natural. So I take my scarf and I tie my hair down, and I'm going to start on the back while this part lays down a little bit and dries. So the excess hair that was on the side from the two braids, just going to cut that right off, because it's not going to hurt anything, just going to be in the way. And I'm going to do a braid to hold the ponytail, just to get it out of the way and put it in a little knot to put up under the ponytail. So the base of my ponytail, I want it to be straight. So I just flat ironed a piece of the hair that I wanted to wrap and separated it from the rest of the curly hair. You want to apply some of the Let's Jam to the straightened hair. That way you can have a sleeker look. And it'll be able to wrap a little bit easier and you won't have as many flyaways. Here is the finished product. I really like it. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, only because I hadn't done it on my hair before. But I like it. So right here, it's optional. I'm just using a little bit of Gatsby spray. You don't want to spray too much, especially if you are natural, because you don't want it to curl up on you. And right here, I'm going to use a little bit of string to put in my hair to give a little jazziness. So I'm either gonna use the pink or white or the silver, and I think I decided on the pink. And also I'm gonna use a little hair clip or braid clip, and I'm gonna put that in the middle.